All right, guys, very excited. We will be starting our college mascot marketing project where you will be picking out a college mascot to represent the, uh, the, the drink Fanta, which is owned by Coca-Cola. Fanta wants to take a new direction on their marketing campaigns, and in the past, their marketing campaigns have been very sexualized for these women, and I'll show you some ads here in just a second. But they want it to be a little more kid-friendly. They want it to be a little bit more, and I'll show you here in a second the Kool-Aid Man as well. But here is an ad previously that Fanta ran, and they wanted to tone it down a little bit.
Invasion of the Fantanas.
Checking in can take its toll. Check out Fanta, nice and cold.
Where on earth will they show up next? If you're not having fun, they'll find you.
Waiting for your chance to scream. Fanta helps you beat the steam.
You could be next.
All right, and there is one of the commercials that they did. Here's another one.
Pintar al sol es muy aburrido. Ahora será más divertido. Calmaste tu sed, ¿te gusta el sabor? Nadando en tu boca no hay nada mejor. ¿Quieres?
So as you can tell, those ads don't really appeal to kids. Well, maybe they do, but they really don't appeal to kids in the way that we would think of as a classic marketing campaign like the Kool-Aid Man from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And what Fanta wants to do is kind of recreate the Kool-Aid Man kind of nostalgia of advertising, but with a college mascot. Now, the college mascot will be the national mascot that's in all of the ads. However, what Fanta may do is go in locally under each college university and use the mascot there on a regional level. But on the national level, they're looking for one particular mascot that will represent their entire brand. Here's an ad. Here is the Kool-Aid Man breaking through walls, which you may not have ever seen an ad like this before, which, by the way, Dane Cook had a really great stand-up comedy where he was like the Kool-Aid Man coming through the wall going, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Oh no, my dad's gonna be so mad at you." Like, every single Kool-Aid commercial, the Kool-Aid Man will come busting through the wall saying, "Oh yeah." Now Fanta doesn't know that they really want their mascot to be busting through walls, but they do want the character to be likable and friendly and kid-friendly because they're really trying to appeal to college students and younger to drink Fanta since it's so high in sugar. They know that older people are just not drinking this. Here is a compilation. There's Pete Rose, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Huh?
Hey,
Yeah, Kool-Aid's here, bringing you fun. Kool-Aid's got thirst on the run. Get a big. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid to the rescue. It's big fun, so I say. Oh yeah, here comes Kool-Aid. Here comes Kool-Aid. I'm gonna save the day.
Brand soft drink mix.
Oh yeah.
So as you can tell, the Kool-Aid Man is a big, lovable character. He's happy. Kids like him. Here he is facing down with soda. Obviously, Kool-Aid is not any healthier than soda, but they used to say they were. We know Fanta is really high in sugar, and we know it's a kid's drink. When my wife and I go to, Fuzzy's Tacos, the kids want Fanta, and my wife and I want Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or something. And so it's certainly like marketed toward kids and toward college students, and we just think a college mascot would be the perfect opportunity to create that lovable image again without having to recreate a whole new character, but a character that already has somewhat of a fan following. So when you pick your college mascot, we're focusing on college age and younger. That's our target market. And so, by the way, I put an X over this, and I'll show you why in just a second. But you want to find a mascot that's going to be friendly and happy, not too scary, one that's going to be interesting, that the kids are going to like, and that they can see going around pouring or handing out bottles of Fanta to really thirsty college students, high school students, and kids. They don't want any human qualities, and that's why I X'd off the Irishman here. They don't want a human in this. They want it to be a colorful cartoon type character. So the mountaineer from West Virginia, no good. The fighting Irish guy from Notre Dame, no good. Things to consider. You want to think about a mascot who's got a lot of energy, he's a lot of fun, he's really likable. The look of the mascot, if they look kind of crazy or kind of weird, it may not work. And some college campuses want kind of a crazy looking mascot. That's what is just kind of the fun and appeal. The student body supports the mascot. So like when you show video clips to the class, you're going to want to think about video clips where the college students are all huddled around the mascot and they're going crazy and they're loving it. And then finally, would little kids gravitate to that mascot? I remember my kids we went to the Rangers game, and the big Ranger horse came out and just scared the life out of them when they were little kids. And just understand that like the more potentially scary that character can be, the more they're going to scare little kids. Now my kids are 8 and over now, and so they're really not going to be scared of a mascot like that. But you got to think about a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. However, the Chick-fil-A cow did scare Henry when he was 2 as well. So I guess you can't be too friendly no matter how you do it. But you want to think about the lovability of that particular mascot. Finally, you don't want to pick a mascot that's kind of scary. No offense to Fearing the Fork here of Arizona State, but the mascot, you don't want it to be kind of a scary guy. You want it to be more of a lovable guy, like this is Bear here, whatever, fun, happy, that kind of thing where the kids are going to love it. All right, so that's the premise for this particular project, and obviously the project is very similar to your last project. The pictures I have here are obviously of my last project, so you're going to want to replace my pictures. Again, you want to put your mascot anywhere, or you want to type wherever you see red, and you're not going to type anything in here because this is all going to be you explaining to us. You're going to give us 4 facts about your mascot, things that we ought to know, maybe. I don't even want to persuade you which facts we should know. You should tell us things you think will help persuade us. Remember, we are the marketing team at Coca-Cola, and you are the marketing team for your college university. And you are trying to sell us on why your mascot will be the lovable image of Fanta drinks and not the sexualized image that they previously were using. You want to give us 3 main arguments. Make sure it's size 22 or larger. Your first argument must be a video. You don't need to type anything in here because it's in black. And you're going to show us the video, and then you're going to come back to this and give us the impact statement. What this video shows us about our mascot is. Then you're going to give us another argument. A second could be anything you want to talk about argument-wise. You're going to give us a video about your mascot. You're going to change this picture, and what this video shows us about our college mascot is, and you're going to explain what that is. And finally, you've got to use an article on the third reason, maybe something about how that mascot is beloved in the area, or beloved by students, or beloved by alumni, or whatever it is. And what this article shows us about our college mascot is, and explain what that is. Okay, the persuader, same thing. Here you're going to be changing pictures, you're going to be changing wherever you see red. Same thing here, reason 1, you're going to be providing, the persuader only shows videos. The persuader does not show any articles. So all 3 of your arguments need to be video based when it comes to evidence, and you're going to impact it. The impact of this video, or what this video shows us, or the reason why this video is important, or whatever. Second argument, same thing. Third argument, same thing, and then open for questions. The closer, same thing here, college mascot. Reason number 1, you can use any of the arguments that have been previously given. The closer can. You can't use new arguments, so they've got to be previous arguments that have been used. You also got to change the picture, obviously, as well, and you got to give us the impact. So, we think our mascot is really lovable or whatever, and the impact of this is that kids are going to gravitate toward it or whatever. You're going to make that argument to us. Write your argument here and impact it as well on the third closer argument. All right, the scoring rubric on this will be similar, will be the same as your last one, very simple. And we will be drafting same thing as we did before. If someone else drafts your mascot, so if they select a mascot that you wanted, too bad. If they're higher in the draft order, they get them, and you have to come up with somebody else. So be aware of that, that if your mascot gets drafted, you cannot pick them. All right, I hope this all makes sense. Good luck to you guys.